I mean, his truck.
Going on, I just couldn't. I'm going on live. We should be on live in 6 minutes. Takes a long time. There we go. We're on live. Surprised I got my notification already.
Here it is. You are on live. I didn't get a notification. I'm on the website. I'm just checking it out. Oh, you got me turning like this.
There we go. Hey, Phantom Hodges, Corey Mano, how you doing?
That was quick. Let me get the chat up.
AJDS.
JD.
Oh my God. There we go. My channel. Live. There. Everything's set up. How you doing this morning, guys? I hope everybody's doing okay. They were passing a grader here at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
There we go. Yep, Corey was here first there, John. But John's always first in his own mind there, Corey. Now, you got to remember that.
First, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Blind Neil.
Hey, Neil, how you doing? Yep. Very, very windy here this morning, everybody. So it's no fly today.
Nice here today, but I'll be working. It does say we have 19-mile-an-hour gusts, but that's not.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it by looking outside right now.
Yeah, like I said, we had very, very bad winds and everything. You know, during the big windstorm, we didn't lose power at all. But once the winds all died down, poof, we lost power.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
I still haven't got my hair cut, so I just let it dry by itself. It gets all nice and curly.
Yeah.
I have curly hair. I just always straighten it.
Yeah, do you want to get some pictures done before the wind comes up? Okay, Phantom Hodges. Hey, good morning, AZ Drone Dude. Man Cave, Heath, how you doing? Good afternoon to you.
Morning, AZ Drone Dude. Morning, Man Cave Hobbies. I gotta run over there and talk to the Matco guy, so I'll be back, Roger.
Okay.
Everybody in the chat, hopefully I'll be back in just a few minutes. Go talk to a tool man about a tool. So I will
Okay,
be back.
no problem. Yeah, right now it's doing 68 Fahrenheit here. It's 20 Celsius. We're supposed to go up to 22, but I have a feeling it's going to go higher than that today. Hey, Captured Life Connection, how you doing? Good morning. You just printed your race quad videos up. Cool. Everybody check out Man Cave's links. Make sure you still got them supported too at the same time. Hey, Paul. Good morning.
Good morning, Roger. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Another day in paradise, right?
Yeah. Way too windy here today, man. Oh, yeah. John just left there.
Oh, John Donardo? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had to go and go talk to a guy there. Washington County News, good morning. John just left there.
Oh, John Bernardo? Finished
So
setting.
this is, oh, I took it down.
I'm tracking a couple of ships downbound.
Okay,
This one that's coming up is a tug barge. This is a Vancouver. But so I'm tracking the progress on a couple of salties coming down.
okay,
So I may slip out.
okay, no problem. AZ John Duke says, good morning, Paul.
Did you see Drone Pool's latest video?
No, I haven't, no,
Oh, fantastic.
because we lost power last night and went
he
off
just-
there 4
Just
times, so.
posted it. He just posted it just a few minutes ago.
Oh, he did? Oh,
Yes.
I
And
gotta
it
go
is
to the channel.
it is really good.
What is he flying with?
It doesn't say, but I'm guessing he was flying with a cinematic, one of his cinematic drones.
I could be a Xeno.
Because I don't know exactly what it is what he flies, you know.
Hudson Xeno. No, it's difficult to find much of the bother. Okay. Everybody check out this link. This is for Drone Pool's latest video. Very nice so far.
Oh, it is. If you want to mute yourself and listen to the music helps make it as well.
Yeah, I know.
It's very inspirational. It's
Mhm.
My comment is it is very uplifting, and in a time when there's so much darkness in the world, it's nice to see his video. It really is uplifting, and I recommend it to everybody to watch. Mia, stop. Just stop. I wonder if I got a delivery. Let me look at the front cam.
For some reason, I know that song.
Yep, I got a delivery, I think. Right back, Roger.
Okay. On the move at the moment there, Capture Life? Okay. Oh, what the hell?
I don't know what this is. I think I ordered something from here. Let me
Dang, what are you doing up so early there, off access FPV?
He didn't want to miss anything. Because the Canadian Drone Hub in the morning is the place to be. Yeah, I ordered this and I know that it's not going to do what I want it to do, but it's for extending the Mavic Mini. Hi, David.
Morning, Roger. Morning, Paul.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
It's for extending the extra, but it's for a Mavic. It's for an iPad Air, not an Air, a Mini, I believe. It doesn't fit my bigger. I do not believe it does.
Oh, that's for the iPad. And it came in that big box.
It hooks underneath and then your iPad goes underneath here, and it gives you an extension of about 3 inches or so. And I don't think that will fit in there.
It wasn't just that in the big box, was it?
Oh, no, I got that to open.
I was going to say, when I pressed the join meeting, there was a great big box there.
Yeah, and you show that little thing. What the hell?
Yeah.
You know? How you doing this morning, David?
I'm doing fine, The weekend's nearly here.
Yeah.
At least
It
what
is.
passes for a weekend.
I'll show you what I was talking about. See,
Today is Friday.
the other thing goes up underneath, hooks underneath here,
Yeah.
sends it up and over top. Yeah, okay, sign your traffic. Okay. So this is supposed to be that, but it doesn't go high enough. If I was using an iPad Mini,
Yeah.
perfect. But it's not. I'm not using an iPad Mini. So, was a nice thought.
I'm getting a new computer chair today in the mail from Amazon, so it's like trying to sleep the night before Christmas.
And the other package, Roger, is not a big deal. The other package is something I ordered like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I'll show it to you. I don't want you to get your hopes up that it's a big deal, because it's not.
I'll be right back. Give me a second. I got a very big envelope yesterday just for a small thing like this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a cup of soup.
It's a case of them. Yep.
There you go.
But they didn't have my vegetable ones, so I got the beef. I got the beef
Oh, that's good too.
flavor.
That's good. Hey, Blizzard. Good morning. Good morning.
But I didn't want to run out.
Washington County News in the house. Blizzard, Man Cave, JDS, Capture Life Connection, Brant Ariels. Brant, how you doing this morning? And Paul, did you take your meds this morning?
Did I what?
Did you take your meds?
I don't know. I'll check just a second here.
Night train.
Yeah. Glad to see you, Night Train. Yeah, we lost power about 3 or 4 times last night with that big windstorm we had. But like I was saying, the windstorm finished, then all of a sudden we started losing power. Didn't lose power during the storm.
That's a strange one. We
Yeah.
we've been losing power at 6 o'clock every night.
Yeah.
We for the last week or so, they're doing some work, we know, locally, and we're wondering if when the guy, obviously they're switching something off. When the guy goes to switch that off, he's switching everybody else off as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's switching everybody else off. But
Well, if
it
he's
comes on after
changed-
about 5 minutes.
Yeah. I have to go to town today to go buy some tractor parts. I hit a big rock. Oh shit! Sorry to hear that, Brant, Gary. Huh? Yeah, when they turn off the transformers to change transformers, you usually got. You're probably updating the transformers.
JDS, no, didn't do the. Didn't need a big screen. It was what do you call it? Slow motion on here. That pointed it out. And once you've seen it, you can't unsee it basically.
Yeah.
Well, I think you owe everybody on the channel about 100 views. But we got there eventually. Has somebody got a radio on that keeps opening the squelch?
Yeah, Paul has his marine radio open.
Oh, listening to the ships. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've checked twice and all mine are off, so I thought, it's not me.
Because Paul's about ready to go out flying there. Hey, Geek Savannah, how you doing?
Hi, Sean.
Yeah, it was Sean that found it yesterday on the video.
Yeah.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported. And thank you everybody for being here this morning. Much appreciated.
Windows seems to be playing a trick on me. I've got system noises switched off. So every time I do something, I shouldn't get a beep or a buzz, the usual Windows things.
Yeah.
But it's still playing them, even though it says system noises none. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm glad Hugh's not here. He'd be going on about Max.
Everybody, don't forget, check out John Poo's latest video. I put the link in there a while ago. Very nice video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping not to make it a habit being up so early.
Yeah, my day trip tomorrow has been spoilt.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Lindsay's having to work overtime.
Oh, okay.
Apparently everybody's eating too many biscuits in lockdown.
Yeah.
So they're doing overtime on Saturday. So we'll just go off on Sunday.
I think Paul's getting ready to go fly.
He's missed the ship.
Yeah, but I think he's already got those ones. Yo and Stewie's got, but he's good. He always likes filming them again.
Oh, they're never really the same, are they?
And big.
Oh, Lord.
Gosh, getting old is tough, I'll tell you that.
I know I got to go out after the live stream. I got to go get some more coffee.
Me and I did our run around to the 2 different stores last night.
Okay.
The one store, remember I placed an order?
Yeah.
The one picked it up yesterday. Well, I don't know if you can see or not. But that's what I ordered. I thought I was ordering Diet Pepsi, which is a silver box, and I ordered full strength Pepsi.
Oh,
So I ordered 4 of those. So I had to return those. And in the meantime, I went over and checked the other wholesaler, Sam's Club, and they had the 36 pack of Diet Pepsi, which they've been out of for like a month or two.
uh-huh.
So me and I went out there. That's the other side of town. We went from the north side of town to the south side of town, and I bought 3 36 pack Pepsis.
Mm-hmm. Very nice to hear that, Washington County News. I'm very glad
Yeah, that's
for you.
great news. Yeah, great news.
Off Axis FPV says, Paul, do a flip this time.
Do I?
Do a flip with your drone on the ship.
Yeah. If I do a flip on a ship, I'll be losing the drone.
Mhm.
But yeah. So let's see, where are they? Let's take a look at marine traffic.
Yeah, so yesterday, Kim and I, we washed the doors, we washed the windows, all in the kitchen. And today, I'm gonna do my computer room here. I got 3 big windows to wash and
Yeah.
everything. Then we're
Good.
gonna go upstairs, do all the windows upstairs. There's a lot up there to
That'll
do.
keep you busy. Hey, Roger, Keymaster, can you unlock the share?
Oh. Keep on forgetting
I
that.
feel like a Ghostbuster episode, Keymaster. Okay. What I was
No,
gonna,
Gary, we found the bear. The bear has been seen.
okay, there is the 2 ships coming down, the Federal Hudson,
Okay.
Irma, and this is the one that just went up. So they're imminent coming down.
We got this guy going by since 7 o'clock this morning.
Ooh, Graydon, huh?
Yeah, since 7 o'clock this morning.
Well, I happened to check for a ship how it was doing, and at 4:39 it was a red line on the horizon,
Okay.
beginning to be sunrise,
Uh-huh.
which is about right because I think sunrise was at 5:09 this morning.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Crawley. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, Brant Aerials, we did find that bear he was talking about. Well, it's Geek Savannah that found it. Yeah. Yeah, so my UAV says no fly at all today here again.
Really, it's dead calm here.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I just noticed that, Brent. Yeah, they got the flags up full staff. They were always at half mast, they're now they're at full staff.
Somebody probably got off their butt and went and cranked them up.
Yeah, yesterday afternoon after I finished all that, we finished doing all this around 3:30 yesterday afternoon. I just went outdoors and sat on the balcony and enjoyed the warm breeze, the winds. Next thing you know, the guy came and brought that pen. from Amazon. Then my pill delivery came. And I was sitting on the balcony. I just said, leave everything there on the balcony. Bye.
So if the guys repairing the holes in the road, Roger, I guess that means they'll be along soon to dig it up for laying some pipes or something.
No.
It's usually what happens. Usually what happens around our way.
Okay. No, here they're just passing the grader to block the holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to pass any pipes, nothing.
There's
But, I hope they pass the calcium after that on the roads, because that's a lot of dust that can be blowing.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice day here today.
I was attacked at the park yesterday, but wasn't hurt. What do you mean there, Brent?
Yeah.
People attacking because you were flying or what? A guy was sitting at McDonald's in his car, not McDonald's, Tim Hortons, eating his muffin and having his coffee at the parking lot. And a freaking cop went and gave him a ticket because he was sitting there eating his muffin and having his coffee.
Be back in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Mr. Crowley. Yeah. Altercation when we were walking the dogs. Police were called. Oh. Okay.
Well, Roger, I think I'm going to head out down there. I'll be back.
Okay, Paul, no problem. Yeah. Hey, Junk Pick, long time no see. How you been doing? Yeah, Mr. Crowley and everybody, check out this link. That's about that's about that guy getting stopped by the cops. Check out that link there and you'll see what it, yeah. Gotta get cleaned up. Okay, Mr. Crowley. Well, check out that link, guys, if you want to see that guy getting a ticket because sitting in a parking lot eating his donut and having a coffee. He was sitting in his car on top of that.
We must be back to normal. We haven't been signing for stuff through the post for months, literally. But that was a postie wanting a signature today.
That's the link I was talking about, that guy getting a ticket in his car.
Uh-huh.
He even recorded the cop what he was saying.
Well, that's the link, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put that up and have a look at it. I'll see how big it is. Oh, it's a bit long. I'll look at it later.
Yeah, you could bookmark it and look at it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, Junk Pick. Yep.
Hi, Jump Pick.
Just give me a second. I gotta check to see if my video is finished rendering. I put music on it this morning.
Take care, Mr. Crowley. Enjoy the flying. Is Paul away flying, is he?
Okay. Gonna.
That's what one of the things in the post was for.
Oh, that's nice.
A channel sticker for one of the channels I watch.
Oh, that's nice.
He was supposed to put his address in so I could send him one of mine, but he didn't. Oh well. If anybody wants one, drop me an email. Oh dear.
Public. Okay, guys. I just posted the video when I was spying on Kim in the window. I didn't know what kind of music you put on, so I just put anything on there. So. And thank you all the people who are giving me the dislikes on my videos lately. Very much appreciated. Shows my channel's doing very good.
It's no point saying the thing I always say.
Mhm.
because you've heard it all before. It's the same as a like. It means they're sad little individuals. All the
Getting
rest
watch
of
time at least, yeah.
it. yeah. You've got the watch time.
Yeah, Night Train, that's true. Sean, don't forget to put your pants on. Yep, that's right, Night Train.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Yeah, like I was saying there, I hope to put the calcium down on the bloody road after you finish this. It's gonna be one bloody dusty weekend again.
They I was joking about the guy coming through and they're going to lay pipes down now because he's sorted the road. We have a village about 14-15 miles away from us. It's where Lindsay used to work, and they literally dug up the whole of the main street,
Okay.
about 2 miles long, and they did it in sections, and they laid it, and it was because something happened. I can't remember what it was, but it took nearly 18 months to complete it.
Oh, God.
But this was afterwards, the main street, this 2 miles of road was perfectly straight, perfectly flat, lovely bit of road, and it hadn't been for years. The water board were in 2 weeks later, digging it up.
Oh, shit.
You would have thought that they would have coordinated, but
Yeah. That reminds me of like the gas company. They did all the road and everything very perfect, and everything. Next thing you know, gas companies here are ripping it up to put their lines down.
yeah. So now it's just like it was before.
Ah,
It wouldn't have taken much coordination to not do that. And I don't suppose the people would have worried after 18 months of zigzagging up the high street of another month sort of thing, just to get the, while they did the gas before they did the water, sorry, before they finished the road, put the top layer on and everything.
Well, here our telephone wires are right in the middle of the street. Because remember the other day I told you, well, last month the road washed out here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's one big wire you can see in the middle of the street. That's the telephone lines.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
felt like going in there with a hacksaw or something, cutting off a good 15 feet of it. So they'd have to put them
so they'd have to come and do something, yeah.
If I know them, they'll just shut the road down and do the wiring again under the ground. That's how cheap they are here.
Oh, come on, what do you call it? They're in a conduit here, a pipeline here.
Okay.
Except up north of us, where there aren't very many people at all. They just lie them at the side of the road, big thick cables, in a big thick cable, and then they run the wires down it. It's or they've got wires in it, and they just use them in pairs or whatever. But they just leave it lying at the side of the road, and then if the road goes sort of off that way and then comes back, they just lay it over the field. But there's nobody up there, so it doesn't really matter. Well, it'll get busy the middle of next month when they open the borders. I've already got people I know who are saying they're going to be queuing at the borders the night before to get north. So it's going to be chaos that day, I should think. Be even worth a trip down there to film it with the drone.
I wonder if Paul had time to catch this ship there.
If he had his gear just about ready, he will.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Doughboy, hope you're doing good. Hope you're recuperating from your operation. Hope your arm's okay. Yeah, I just posted that video I did the other day of me flying around Kim's window.
Yeah, I got the notification.
Okay.
But I won't go and watch it just yet.
No problem.
I got tagged again for a challenge, which I'll probably do on next Wednesday.
Yeah.
The Blue Booger tag, it's called. I suppose it's one way of not getting hit for saying the C word. It seems that if you put COVID in the title of a video, it gets hit, and you get the advice banner underneath it and everything. So
Okay.
it's all do you think there'll be a baby boom? Will there be new road signs? I don't know about that one. So I'm not going to do sensible answers. But it's kind of good because I just about run out of things to waffle on about. It's been a tough 3 months. You run out of things to make the subject of a video when you're not out and about.
Yeah. Hey, Steve Essex, how you doing? I'm glad you're doing good there, Mr. Doughboy. Yes, sir.
I love listening to the birds.
Yeah, I got a lot of them around here.
I've got my camera set up, filming the ones outside.
Okay.
I'm doing it sort of an hour and a half at a time because that's all the card will take that's in there.
Yeah.
But I've got the part ordered, which will allow me to run the cameras as what do you call it? As as webcams.
Okay.
So I'll be able to control the camera from here, and record from here. So I won't be using the SD card.
Okay.
So at the moment, I'm recording an hour and a half at a time. I'm not catching a lot at the moment because they seem to come on when I take the card out of the camera.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Dolbright, that was the same thing. When they did it to me by the groin there, it was the same thing. A little hole just like they drew blood. Yeah. My new computer cam came today. Good. Nice to hear that, Steve. Welcome back off Axis FPV.
Steve Essex, I was debating whether to buy a super duper new webcam to use, or something like the Wise that Roger and Paul are using. And then I thought, well, I've got a perfectly good camera sitting here doing nothing. I just can't run it to the PC. There must be a way. Gets online.
Oh, there must be. Must be.
Well, it's not a full-blown capture card. It's a little USB adapter. You just put the HDMI lead from the thing. It's only 1080, but it's more than enough for what I'm doing with it.
I just watched that link, Roger. What a, yeah.
That's going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
It's almost as if they've got a quota these days for stupid tickets, isn't it?
Well, it's the way the cop talked to him, you know. I think the guy asked him, "Do you give me any tickets out?" And he said something. I think he said something like, "You're the first dumbass I gave a ticket to today," or something like that. You know, the cops got no reason to talk to a guy like that, you know.
Nothing, no reason at all, no.
Yeah.
Probably right, Gary.
It's just because you're sitting in the parking lot at Tim Hortons, and like they're very severe on essential service only you're allowed to go out for. And I think the cop didn't find it essential, so. Yeah. I was going to use my P4P and cam, but I thought, no, I'll just buy one at $81. Okay. No, it's not illegal eating your car at Tim's. I know here it's not. I do it all the time. And that Petey the Bastard's going to give me a ticket. Yeah. Power tripping cop. Yep. Got them all over. That's for sure, John Pick. We got those all over.
Hi, Phantom Hodges. Hi, Nonya.
Hey, Nanya, how you doing? Oh, dang, Mr. Colley. That's sick. Yeah. Hope your weather's fine down there, Nanya. Here it's a no-fly zone again today. Too much wind. Our wind's up to 35 to 45 miles an hour here today.
I don't want you to beep at me. I just want you to give me the weather, stupid machine. 15 degrees. That's comfortably warm. And I wonder what UAV says.
Oh, that's nice, Nanya. Good day to fly.
All green.
14 Celsius.
Yeah, that's what it's saying here. That's what UAV's saying. The local one's saying 15.
Okay.
It's all green apart from the weather, which is white. Everything else is green. Wish I had somewhere to go and fly.
It's cool, John. I understand what you mean. Thinking, I might shave my beard off today. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay there, Phantom Hodges. You be safe on the road. Yeah, I know in Ontario, a couple of places got hit with tornadoes the other day. Yesterday, the day for yesterday. Eber, how you doing?
Hi there, Ebert.
I got pulled over one time and the cop asked been drinking because he smelled alcohol. I said, no, it must be coming from off his breath. Oh, God.
In Elgin, the local city-ish place, the big town near here, the speed limit goes, or it did years ago. Now it just goes down from 60 to 40 to 30, and then as you leave the other side, 30, 40, and then the 60. And as we were in the old years ago, it used to go 40, 30, 30, 40, 40, 30. You know, there used to be lots of changes at different points because it was a bypass that had been built on and so on and so forth. So it wasn't really a bypass anymore. But I was pulled up doing 40 mile an hour, and I was doing about 38. I was pulled over by a cop, and in Scotland they have two police in the car. There's no, it's not like anywhere else. Your word is as good as a cop's. So there has to be two of them and one of you, sort of, for them to win the argument, sort of thing. And it's been that way forever and wherever in Scotland. It has to be two cops. So I got pulled over, and the young cop from the passenger side comes up, asks to see everything, and I said, you know, what's the problem, officer? You were breaking the speed limit. And I said, I honestly don't think so, officer. And he said, well, you were, and sorry, I'm writing you up. And I looked back at the police car, and it was a police sergeant that was in the car. And he just said, shook his head. And I said, all right, I'll play the game. I've you know, something's going on. So he wrote me up, and it was an on the spot fine, £30 back then. And I said, right, that's fair enough, officer, but I've got 14 days to pay it before it goes up to 60, and I'm going to appeal it. And he said, well, you need to tell me why. And I said, can you just walk up the 30 yards to that sign and tell me what it says on the other side of it? I said, this side, it says 60 mile an hour. So I'm going to be doing 60 mile an hour after the sign, or up to 60 mile an hour. And the officer says, you're getting smart. I said, not at all. You've written me up for doing 38 in a 30. I just want you to go and look at that sign and please rethink things. It'll save us all a lot of time and money. And he walked the 30 yards. As he walked the 30 yards to look at the sign, the sergeant got out of the car, came to me and said, what did you say to him? I said, I just asked him to go and read the sign after he'd booked me for the 38 and the fine. Yeah, that's fine. You actually did the right thing. I was shaking my head so he didn't get mouthy at him, because then you would have been done. He said, give that to me, I'll sort it. He wouldn't listen to what I was telling him. Perhaps he will in future. Just a new cop, straight out of school, on the beat. The sergeant was taking him round. He was going to have his first ticket while the sergeant was there, sort of thing. And so he walked him back to the car and waved me off, and I never heard any more about it. But,
yeah, some of those guys really love their jobs.
yeah, or love the power they think their jobs give them is more or it does
Hey,
give them in certain
yeah.
instances. Yeah.
Paul's gonna be in his glory, man. Got two big ships there, one after another.
Well, he knew there was two coming, didn't he? I think that's why he probably picked that moment. And
Yeah, yeah. Phantom flight, Phantom Hodges. He's gone. He's gone flying. That's right. That's why I said he might be in his glory. He's got two ships there.
that one that was going the other way had a funny stern. But, these are more traditional ones.
Okay,
Take
Mr.
care,
Crowley,
Mr.
you be
Brown.
safe now.
Bye,
Thanks for
Sean.
being here this morning.
My internet seems to be playing a bit better today.
Yeah, right, JDS. Trying to see if I don't see Paul's drone.
I
in
haven't seen it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's going to be me tomorrow. Lindsay gets up at 4 o'clock to get ready
Okay.
for work when she works a Saturday. So
Yeah,
it'll
you
be.
too, Nanya. You be safe.
Take care, Nanya. No, I didn't see it either, Phantom Hodges.
Oops.
I've been hinting at my son about a certain company's Father's Day sale, but I think he's gone deaf.
Yeah, same here. I was looking for his drone. His drone. I can't see it at all.
But I keep getting the argument thrown at me that you said you wouldn't need another drone for two and a half years, or when I first started this thing about the new regulations. And she's been doing her own research because she knew that they pushed back the limit on the legacy drones 2.5 years as well. So.
Okay there, Brent Ariels. Be safe on the road.
And no stopping at Timmy's just in case.
Yeah, he hit a big rock with his lawnmower the other day, so.
Yeah, I
Let's get new blades.
It's amazing how fields grow rocks all the time, isn't it?
Mm. I think your tractor's trying saying something to you, Gary, like, get a new tractor. Put me up to pasture. Okay, there, JDS. Have a good sleep.
Watch out for the bears, JDS.
I gotta blow my nose. I'll bring it back.
Uh-huh. Well, what else did you expect, JDS? You had us going for 2 days with looking for those bears. And if it wasn't for Sean, I probably still wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, they're supposed to be coming by here today or tomorrow to empty those septic tanks out. I should have kept my nose blocked. I gotta try this thing out later to clean my lenses off my cameras.
They're amazing little things. No, I can't remember. Apologies, but hello there.
I've been brewing my own coffee lately and saving some bucks I'm purchasing from the local Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, that's it, Junk Pit. I buy the big Tim Horton can. Yeah. Fernando
Hi, Fernando.
Carvalero. I'm gonna try and find your channel. Whereabouts are you from, Fernando?
That's one I'm not getting.
I'm not finding it.
Yeah, there's another one coming up the way. That's Paul got his set for tomorrow then.
Friday's gonna be very busy for Paul for flying. Usually that's when the ships y'all pull in.
We'll hear about it if he forgot to take a spare battery though. I saw John was in the chat earlier on. Has he been in this morning?
John Donato was in this morning, but now he's busy right now. He'll try and make it back, he said.
I suppose that if everything's easing up, people are going to be wanting work done and perhaps even buying cars.
I've been very busy lately, apparently, so.
Well, we just had our motorhome tested before this all happened, so we've got till next year. But Lindsay's car needs doing before too long. But we're letting the garage. The garage has been open for about 3 or 4 weeks now. We're letting him calm down a bit before we put the car in.
Okay.
It's also easier if we wait as long as we can, and we can have the motorhome properly back on the road, so that I can take her to work every day, and then just sit in the town and sit in the motorhome and then bring her home at night, sort of thing. It's easier to do when they let us do that.
Yeah, Phantom Hodges, yeah, he's got a lot of ships coming in at the same time. Oh, at least he's gonna get his quota for today.
I thought these ships were all, up and down the lakes and that, but I noticed one of them, its destination, one of the ones that's just gone down, its destination was Gibraltar when Paul had it up on the screen. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's Gibraltar, the other side of the Atlantic to you, unless there's a Gibraltar somewhere that in Canada or North America that I don't know about.
Well, there's not one here in Canada. I know that. If there is, it'll be the first time I hear it. Oh, Lordy. I was going to try and fly last night for the sunset, but man, the winds are bloody strong. It's the hell with that.
We seem to be having sort of nothing weather now. Yesterday evening and today, it's just grey, overcast, warm, gentle breeze, just nothing happening. But
Okay.
but I can't get anywhere that I haven't flown recently, and so I'm not feeling the need. We're off a bit further away when we go on Sunday, though. So I've got all my batteries charged and ready to go. I wish I could identify those birds. I can tell all our local ones what the sound they make, but yours are all new.
Yeah, that video I took of Kim going through the window doesn't look that good going through the window because the screen is there.
Yeah.
And if the screen wasn't there, you probably would have seen Kim a lot better. It's the same way, David. If I have flown here, everything, I'm not excited to football fly there again.
Yeah, it's just everywhere I've flown sort of been within walking distance for the last 3 months. So I've flown them that much. It's, you know, it's just because, flying the Spark, you're not, you know, you're flying to take pictures, and I've got so much local stuff at the moment. I can't do anything with. It's just sitting on a disc. Yeah. So
I've flown the Mavic Mini many times here without filming nothing, just flying to get practicing it, you know?
Yeah.
Because people are getting fed up seeing the same thing here all the time. Next time I film here in the back, it's going to be when they're doing the hay and then here in the back of the house.
Yeah. I don't know. We're planning, as I say, somewhere we haven't been for a while. And I was looking at my diaries and stuff. We haven't been there since last July. So we're going there on Sunday. And it's there's plenty of space to fly, and there's plenty of interesting things to film while I'm flying. So it's one of the places where I had it's the second place I flew the Helix. And it was I flew the Helix there because there was a suitable subject, but I had hundreds of meters of space around this subject, so I could do quite a tight helix around it, and if it did fly away, I had plenty of time to get control.
Okay.
And guess what it did? So I haven't used that mode since. But there's an old building there to get some interesting shots of, and another old building, an old castle from 500 or 600 years ago. So it's at least there's some interest there.
Yeah, we got no historical sites like that around here, castles or anything like that. There's nothing. And when you do get something like that, you're not allowed to fly around it.
Well, if it's owned by the heritage people or Scottish National Trust or that,
yeah,
you're not allowed to fly from their land.
Yeah.
So we just go and park beside it and fly from there. They seem to think they control the airspace. But if there's nothing on NATS or anything saying I can't fly there, then I will fly over them
Mm-hmm.
within the the rules.
Okay, Phantom Hodges, you be
Hi,
safe
Paul.
on the road.
The what you call it? You can't take off on land from their ground,
Yeah, it's a.
but it doesn't stop you from
There's
getting.
an old fort. There's an old fort down in Chambly here. It's called Fort Chambly, and it's right on the Richelieu River. I'd love to film that place, but
There's other places, like there's one I really want to do, which is the Bishop's Palace at Elgin, but it's within the military restricted zone for the airfield at Lossiemouth, so I can't. There's just no way of flying it. I suppose I could jump through the hoops to get permission, but by the time I got the hoops, I probably wouldn't be able to go and fly. Got through the hoops. And then got permission off DJI. I remember the first time I came across that, I got all the permissions I needed to fly, but it took too long for DJI to come back with the permission.
yeah,
To accept that I had got the permission that I needed to fly there, so I didn't get to fly it.
thank you there, Off-Axis FPV. Yes, sir.
Double checks. Already got that. It's amazing having to check everything all the time the way YouTube is though.
Fridays it's pretty quiet sometimes in the chat, and yeah, because lots of people out doing their errands and everything for the weekend or flying.
Oh, I got told this morning that one of the expressions I like to use is no longer valid, and I've got to find something else to say. And the expression is, I'd avoid that like the plague, because apparently people don't do that these days. That was a jibe at the people going down the beach by a friend of mine. Oh, he's obviously not flying that one. You didn't get number 3 then. You're muted, Paul.
I flew. Oh, you're on mute, Paul.
I get down there and I lose track of where the ships are because I don't take down my hotspot and another tablet to track the ships, and so I missed this guy. I call my innovator. I knew he was coming up, but I didn't know how close he was and whether or not I wanted to stick around. And so there you go. So I got two out of 3.
Welcome back, Capture Life.
So the camera is a little bit too heavy for the for your drone Off-Axis. Okay, Capture Life. Hey, Builder 710. Good morning. Yeah, me and Phantom Hodges were looking at 2 ships in one shot, and I thought, oh, Paul's gonna hit his quota for today.
Yeah, 1 flight, 2 ships. And they were both salties, meaning that they are ocean going, not Great Lakes.
2 out of 3 is good with 1 battery.
Nice one, Blind Neil.
Yeah, I still landed after doing both those ships, and I still had 44% battery left. So it the battery life is so much better on this than it was on my Inspires.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after I flew the first one, then I had to fly all the way back up and start again. And I was going upwind because the wind was coming out of the east northeast.
Off axis.
Yeah, off axis. I am very blessed to be able to a mile away go down there by the water and film to my heart's content.
Is it very windy there, Paul? No.
Wind speed probably is about 14 down by the water.
That's good.
Yeah, a little bit windy, but not bad.
Everybody, check out everybody's channels out. Make sure you got them supported, guys. Well, my mailman went straight by.
No mail today, huh?
No. It's going to be a quiet day in the neighborhood.
Well, I think people are getting tired of being pent up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Now I think the weather's turning halfway decent. A lot of people are getting projects done around the house. Because where did I go? I had to go someplace. And there was a lot of people. I went up by Lowe's and it was jammed up.
Oh, yeah.
Lowe's is a
Hardware store.
hardware, outdoor, that kind of thing. Yeah. People buying all kinds of stuff.
I haven't seen the hummingbirds around lately. When we needed it to put a warning on coffee cups, content hot stuff, I knew we were downward spiral. I'm glad I got you guys showed me how to use this close-up thing for the zoom and all that.
Yeah. Kind of helps a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now you just got to get Kim to straighten the camera up a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
the worst one, Blind Neil, is the warning on peanuts, that it may contain peanuts.
That's how windy it is here today. Pretty windy. What's the matter with this?
So, Roger, have you caught up now in all your editing, or you still got more to do?
Oh, I still got more to do. I just posted a video when I was doing Kim's window. I flew close to his window there. I just put it up.
Yeah, you put up, but you also did a couple more on the haying stuff.
Yeah, I gotta put those up too. Last night I was too tired to do the long version. I gotta go with Dorsey why the cam's not turning. The wire must be jammed or something. Yeah, the wire shouldn't interfere with that.
Oh, it's not turning?
No, I try and turn it right to the mailbox and it's not turning no more. Just like it's jammed there.
Huh.
Oh well. I'll go and check it out, won't be long. So this is morning, huh? Seems overrated. Indigo Rhino, how you doing?
No, I haven't got a, you know, I can't work out what Night Train's trying to say.
6:43 a.m. here. What do you know about morning? Oh, I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. You went to bed 4 hours ago? Wow. Okay. Hey, Logs 187. Doing good, doing good. Hope you're doing good too. I'm keeping you up, yeah.
So did I miss much while I was gone, or?
Got the regular chat going.
Oh, John DiNardo did not come back?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Going to get coffee or I'm not going to make it till noon. Okay, and Ryan. Are you waiting for that for your 3D? Okay. I have 3 deliveries today. Sit and chill day. Oh, nice. I ditched the boss this week, so I'm waiting for pay. Oh. I dropped a small vlog of my morning walk with my parents. Oh, nice, 187. You could put the link in here, 187, if you want. I took my time, now he's taking his.
I've often thought about one of those for when I'm out and about, you know, the chest cameras, the harnesses to strap a camera to, but
Yeah.
I think you need one with some damn good stabilization on it. Otherwise people would be getting drunk, sick, watching you bouncing up and down as you walked.
Not really any good news on, no news on drones today. That's same old, except for that new one's coming out on the 30th. But the only thing I know is DJI is having a big special for Father's Day starting today. John Coopy must be buying his goggles today.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And Sean will be checking that his Ronin isn't less than he paid for it, just to make sure.
Yeah.
It's a nice parrot you got there, Logs 187. Lynn's gonna like that video.
Then he must be sleeping. Either that or she's lurking.
Hello.
First charge is a $400 through eBay, and the second charge is $1,300 through international gift card money transfer. We believe it's a suspicious and unauthorized charge. Because you have never used any gift card services in the past for your credit card. To allow these charges, press 1. To cancel these charges, press 2. To listen these messages.
Thank you for your response. We would now like to transfer you to a poll taker for just a few more questions. Please stay on the line.
Thank you for patiently holding the line. This is Fletcher from the Visa Security Department. How may I assist you?
Well, you're the one that called me. Well, that was short and sweet.
Short and sweet, yeah. You'd think they realise you were buying.
I've been getting that call since yesterday. 4 times yesterday. Now it's the first time this morning.
Tell him, please stop.
They won't stop. They'll just keep on going at it. And if I press on redial, that number they show here,
Yeah, it's not a working number.
yeah, it's it. Yeah.
Well, don't you have on your phone where you can block that number?
Yeah, but it
It
costs us
doesn't
money.
work because it's not a real number.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't cost me any money. I just go to block this number and it blocks the number.
Yeah. No, I don't have that on my phone. Sorry, Roger, forgot to mention I purchased some gift cards with your card. Geek Savannah.
And on my cell phone, I've got block this number, and I've also got it on my house phone, which is similar to yours, where the phone itself, not the service, doesn't.
All
The
right.
phone itself blocks.
I've got that on my mobile, but not on the house phone.
Hey,
Hi, bro.
Brooknex, how you doing?
Yeah, when I go to my mobile phone, you can bring it up without dialing it, what it is. You can tap on it, and then it has down below options. You hit options, and it's got like 3 different options.
Oh, yeah?
And one of them is block
and I just block, and then from
Yeah,
there,
that's not my cell phone. That's my home phone.
yeah. Well, my home phone does the same thing. It's just in a different menu. You go to the number,
Hi,
Yeah.
Michigan
Then you-
Adventures.
then you select options. I think I can't remember
Yeah.
them because my other phone, I've just got it on. What was that? Where you pay so much a year and you get unlimited use, North America or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Michigan
bought like
Adventures. How you doing?
I bought 4 years worth of it. I use it as my standby phone.
Okay. Michigan Adventures in the house. Broke necks. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, that's right, off axis. And with these, the scams they're running now, you actually don't see the number. The number that comes up isn't the right number. So their number will still get through.
Well, this one shows up. It's marked unknown name, but it has a number under it. Now, if I phone back, it's going to say, oh, okay. Forget that. And yesterday, as soon as I pushed on, it says this number is not working.
Well, you should be able to block that one if you've got the option to do it then. We're down to about 1 or 2 a day.
Yeah.
Mainly because I've started, as I say, I play with them. I keep them on the line as long as I can. And the word seems to get around, because if I'm keeping them on the line for 5 minutes, that's probably 3 or 4 people they're not bothering.
Yeah. Oh, they'll be calling back again before noon, I'm sure of it.
Oh, yeah. You can phone them.
No, I didn't phone him, Kim. I try to sell them something first, yeah. Off axis.
I used to know a guy that was his hobby, trying to play with them, engage them, and making it a game. He used to spend hours.
Yeah, record it, Roger, and take them on a trip. Everybody should go by his channels and make sure you still got them supported still. And don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out. Guys, you have to give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Here comes another one, David.
I see it. So I'm laughing at off axis. Yeah, Blind Neil. It's good fun as well. The Microsoft Help Desk ones are the easiest, though. You can pretend to be doing what they're doing, and then when they get to, has it done such and such? And you say, well, not really. You're on, you know, and then they start going on and say, oh, wait a minute, that's a Windows function. I've not got a Windows machine. This is Linux or this is a Mac or something like that. After you've kept them on there for 5-10 minutes or so, or longer if you can. There was, this is years ago, one guy was trying to sell me hearing aids, and I kept telling him I couldn't hear him. He didn't get it. Didn't get it.
That's funny.
See, that's more like a floating crane than a cargo vessel, isn't it? The size of the crane on that one. The cameraman must have been listening to me. Look, he's focused in, zoomed in.
Well, the cameraman is watching like about 6 different, the controller, 6 different things at one time. And so that's why sometimes they're a little slow, or they may even be new at it and getting excited, or
That reminds me of a quiz night when I was a teenager, and the quiz master had no hair, and I couldn't quite understand his accent, and he was doing phrases and sayings, and what he'd actually said was as bold as, and he was looking for the answer, brass. And I thought he'd said he was as bald as. A coot was my answer. Everybody else laughed but him, and I don't know why.
he didn't see any humor in his poor accent. Yeah.
Oh, Roger's reading the manual. Yeah, off axis. I'm sure he took points off for that one.
Now, how did you end up doing?
Oh, I can't remember that. I wasn't really there for the quiz. It was the girls that were taking part I was there for.
Ah, okay.
I was, what, 15, 16?
Oh, yeah. Where the girls are, yep. Life seemed so much simpler then, didn't it, David?
Oh, it sure did. Sure did.
And then we figured out, or we didn't figure it out, but reality slapped us in the face.
I'm just right in the face, yeah.
Yep. Yep. Wonder what Raji's doing there. He's either talking to his bank or
Okay, sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
That was my nurse that phoned me. Get my what do you
want to
call
know how
that?
your shot went Wednesday?
My sugar, see how my sugar is doing and all that there. Yeah. At the same time, I went outdoors, fixed that camera so it should turn.
I let you guys watch me edit.
So what's the editor?
I'm just using Photo Maker. What I do is I take and run the video, and then I stop it periodically and copy and paste. And I paste it into, hang on a minute, I'll show you. Let's go to adjustments. Let's go to light. Oh, no, we want to go like that first. And we want to go here, shadows. Maybe take away a little contrast, a little clarity. And I save it like that. What I'm using is just where you paste it in here into this program. I think it's like photo, whatever that came with the computer.
Okay.
So what you have to do is once you do that, you go to the next one. You've got,
It's called Movie Maker, I think it's called.
well, Movie Maker is the one that that I make the movie with. This is Photoshop or Photo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And so then I just edit it from there. And what I do, Roger, with these photos is when I post like to you, to Facebook or whatever, I have these photos that I can then turn around and put them as the teaser.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Blind Neil writes down photo viewer.
Let's see, highlight maybe a little, not much. Clarity. And save. I won't bore you guys with having to watch me do that. I'll take and put it back onto the live stream.
It looks as though that built-in one works well. I might have to go and have a look at that.
Oh, yeah, because all I did was I loaded up the movie into Movie on, or you know how when you load it, you got the whole file. I just start playing it, then I stop it and where I want to, and then I copy it and paste it over into its own little picture.
Yeah.
And I take those pictures, put it into the file, so that I have the picture, the photos, and the file all in one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show you. When I go to my pictures, see if I've got one that I've done that with. Okay, I'm gonna screen share. Screen share there, share. Okay, so the file is downloaded. I have all of my videos are downloaded to pictures. Okay, like here's the one I picked.
Yeah.
And then I click on that, and what I did is I run this, and I go through and stop it, and then copy a photo of what I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's when I go in and edit them and make them the way I want them to be.
Oh, that's good.
Such as here, let's do this one. That's the sailing ship I did. That's the video.
Yeah.
And I'll fast forward through it. That's the video of the sailing ship I did.
I don't think it'll play when you're on share like that. You gotta play it first, then click on photo share. No,
It's not sharing.
no, it's not playing. No.
No.
Your video. You said you want to click your video on. It's not working.
Okay. Anyway, can you see this part though?
Yeah, we see the
Yeah, we can see that. Yeah.
And what I did is then I pulled out all these photos.
Okay.
So then I have them all in that file. So that when I go to that file, I've got both photos and video.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do pretty similar. Off a weekend, all the photos and video from the weekend go into a separate folder, but I don't use the default Windows folders. I put them somewhere else because Windows does things with the default folders. So I separate them off into their own directory elsewhere. I'll try that again. Imaginatively called YouTube. And I just work pretty much the same from there, but I've a mix of photos and video to start with, and then I work with the ones that I want to use.
Yeah.
To produce either a slideshow or a film or a film and slideshow sort of thing combined.
Well, and the reason I use the program I use for editing the photos is it's very simplistic. It's not, you're not color correcting and all that kind of stuff. You're either lightening, darkening, increase all the colors or decrease all the colors. And then you can also crisp it up by just sharpening the image.
Yeah. Hey, Lynn, are you in the chat? I know sometimes she sits in the background lurking.
I don't think she is because I typed in down at the bottom @Lynn and it didn't pop up.
Okay.
Do you want her for something? I can call her.
Well, no, it's because Logs 187 put a nice video up of his parrots there.
She would enjoy that video. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Hi, Lynn.
See, she's lurking.
Lynn, if you can go up on the chat, and you'll see Log 187. You put a link there. That's him walking with his birds this morning or yesterday. He's got really nice parrots also. I know you like that. Hey, John Spizo, how you doing this morning?
Hi, John.
Yeah, and good morning to you too, Lynn.
And hi, Len. I didn't say hi.
Seeing that you got parrots also, you know. Yeah, I went outdoors and I turned my camera around.
Did you?
Hey?
So you can control it or no?
No, I had to do it by hand to turn it.
Really?
It was staying stuck, and I tried to see where it's stuck by, and I didn't see anywhere where it could be stuck by.
Wonder if it's defective, Roger.
I don't know.
Kind of luck you have.
Yeah. I'm after the live stream, I'll go outdoors and check it right there. Yeah, John, he's awake. Yeah. Paul was doing some editing.
I wonder if you did a shot like that with no ships in it, just the water moving like that, and Paul just moving a little bit like that. And put it in OBS or something and put it on loop, how long it would take somebody to notice.
Don't give him any ideas there, Dave.
John Spizo says he's just joking, Paul.
Oh, that's okay, John. I got it. I understand. Half the time, I don't know if I'm awake or asleep anyway.
Oh, you look a lot better than yesterday anyway.
I got a little bit of sleep last night, but on and off, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm getting a full regimen of sleep, but it is what it is.
Yeah. His harness exactly as Anthony's. Okay. I guess the birds get excited with the harness on. They know they're going to go outdoors for a walk or something. It's like a dog when you put a leash on. They know they're going to go outdoors.
When Lynn gets the cages out, though, they know they're going to the vet or something. They're not sure about that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yes, they do, yeah.
You know, this has got to be one of the few channels when you mention parrots, you've got to be sure whether you're talking about birds or drones.
Yeah, true. True.
Yep.
Yeah, then you're gonna have to make a video of your parrots and put them on your channel. Yeah, she loves the motorhome, yeah.
Hi, Furball Kim. Hi, North of 54.
Hey, North of 54, how you doing? Furball Kim's in the chat.
Is Kim behaving himself today?
Yeah,
Good.
he's saying, see Roger's video in the window. Spine doesn't work. My room was lighted up, and he could barely see me.
Hi,
Oops,
3X drones.
Hey, 3X drones. Oh, we finally have a sunny day today after 5 days cloudy wind and weather, of course. I have a lot of work to finish. I hear it's too freaking windy today there north of 54. There was no flying yesterday because we had a windstorm, really. We had lots of rain in the morning, but the afternoon was all wind.
I've waited as long as I can. My son's not home. I'm going to go and have to make my own. Be back in a second.
Okay. Absolutely perfect, beautiful, cool, sunny day here. Okay.
Oh my, oh my.
10
oh my.
Celsius over there.
What's that, Roger?
North of 54 said it's doing 10 Celsius there.
Oh, wow. So that would be
It's 22 here.
about 70.
Hold
Balmy,
on, I'll tell you.
70. 10 Celsius, that's you double it plus add 30, about 30 or 32 degrees to it, right? So 20, 30, that'd be
See,
50.
here it's doing 20. Here it's doing 22. It's 72 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So half of that.
Yeah, so he's down about 50 degrees or so.
Yeah, 56 about. Yeah. Maybe about
Hey,
56.
Kim, how you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to test the limits on it, John. Yeah. Not the limits of the drone, the limits of me flying. But yesterday, there was no way I'll be flying. That's for damn sure. We had very, very strong winds yesterday. Oh, she's not finished passing that grader yet.
They're still grading?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You suppose they're going to be coming down the road shortly with gravel?
No, them, they just dig it up and cover the holes up. That's it. That's all. And they go. See,
And you can't take the your pointer, put it on the left of the screen and then drag it across and have it move?
oh yeah, now I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There he is. Looks like he's trying to stop it from being flat to trying to put a crown in the road.
That's just for the water to go down.
Yeah.
That's just for the water to go down on each side. So she does the road better than the guy does.
Oh yeah.
That woman there, she does a perfect job on that. The guy there, he just like rips right through. That's it. That's all. He doesn't give a crap. But her, she does the job nice.
Not that good, huh?
Yeah, that's it, John Speed. Don't know white stuff out here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I caught a bird sitting on the camera outdoors. You see a bird landing on it, you can see the camera move after that.
Well, what I generally do is I had it happen. So I tilt my cameras now at quite an angle
Yeah,
because I don't necessarily need to get way up in the sky. I want to get down, like down here.
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
So when it's tilted, I haven't had a bird land on it yet. But when
Yeah.
it's straight up and flat on top, yeah.
Yeah. I had hummingbirds going right up to the camera. I had I had birds landing on it, a bunch of bees around it. I thought it was the plastic on the camera. It went down a little bit. That would stop it from turning, but it wasn't that.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm gonna try to do it this afternoon, set up the other camera, get it ready to put it outdoors. I just gotta wait for my son to come by so he can go up on the roof and screw it down and all that. But I might take my, I might put that one on the computer instead of the Wi-Fi. The one I had outdoors in front.
Uh-huh.
I just might leave it on the computer.
Yeah, that's the one that doesn't zoom.
Yeah, but I'm gonna set it up with the phone and everything. Then I'm gonna transfer it to the computer.
Right.
Because I just got a hold of a page there yesterday on YouTube how to set it up to zoom and everything.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and fix it up today.
I'd like to transfer my camera single from the other machine to this one, but I'd need a bigger monitor.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I went for a big monitor.
Yeah. Or a second monitor, that could be the way forward. Because the monitor I'm running is just big enough to put the Zoom conference up and the YouTube chat at the side of it.
Okay.
Anything else and you know, something's got to go. It would be nice to be able to see that camera, you know, here, not having to turn, and I quite often miss the things I'm looking for. But,
Yeah.
at the moment, well, it's supposedly, I can't show you because the camera here is fixed. It's supposedly looking at the motorhome, and it's a part of the security for the motorhome.
Okay.
You know, I think I get 10% off the insurance, but what it's actually looking at. But look, in the participants, make sure the insurance company's not watching. It's a bush full of birds, and there's nests and that in there, and you see them coming and going and feeding the youngsters. But I keep missing the comings and goings.
Yeah.
We call it the sparrow bush.
Okay.
Because it's absolutely full of them, and they let you know when the car parks beside it and you get out there, they get feisty about it.
Yeah.
We get out of our area. Huh?
Yeah.
I tried to swap the SD card on the camera that's on the bird feeders at the moment. While I was making my copper, and I've now got 2 suspect cards. Yeah, so I'll have to test them. Looks like I'll be in the market for a couple of SD cards to replace them. What do you call it? There isn't a card in it currently because the other one I'm emptying. But yeah, it's just it's frustrating. The 2 spares don't seem to want to work.
Okay.
I've got that software, that tester I was talking to John about the other day. H2 test. I'll slap them on test and see what's what. But I've got a feeling I'll be buying a couple of new cards. But 32 gigs not very expensive these days.
No. 32 gigs are.
That's small these days.
Yeah.
I remember my first hard disk that I bought was 32 megabytes, and I thought that was huge, and I'd never fill it.
Goes by again. Guess she loves her job, right? Yeah. She knows how to work. That's one thing. She started doing this at 7:15 this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, she goes right down to the other end of the street, then she comes all the way back up. Now, if you go to the town hall and you ask them, when is this road going to be paved? In their books, it's marked like what, it's already been paved. In their books, it's marked down, oh, it's already been paved. It's got asphalt on it. Oh, yeah?
I'd show him some pictures.
And where the road washed out last time, it's starting to wash out again. Imagine that.
Your town hall is only about a mile away, isn't it?
Yep.
How could they not know that your road isn't paved? That's the part I would scratch my head over.
Yeah.
Don't they ever get out and go anywhere?
They still haven't answered my letter back about my internet problem, right? That letter I sent to the mayor. Still didn't answer me back or nothing. Of course, today's Friday, they're closed. So.
That's crazy. But, you know.
That's one thing you can say about town hall staff and government workers and what have you. They've got a good union.
Yeah.
They get their time off.
Well, when I used to work for the town, didn't get our time off like we wanted. We had to work 5 days a week. We had to do our 40 hours. And lots of times when it's holiday, I had to work.
Yeah.
Me, it was the arena that killed me. That's when I worked at the arena there every frickin' weekend.
Lindsay's volunteered for overtime this weekend. I had to remind her what happened to her last year when she started doing the weekend overtime, and that she wasn't going to be doing that again this year. Just for a bit, just till I get this, so we'll do that.
Well, is it a case where they know that they can get her to take the overtime?
No, there's they only run half the lines on a weekend. They don't run the full factory. So they don't take everybody in. You put your name down.
Well, maybe Lindsay's been telling them that her husband likes to buy drones, so they're giving her the overtime.
Oh, I wish. But where was I going? Yeah, they don't even have half the people in a lot of the time, and this time they're playing it sort of clever as well. Lindsay didn't expect to get the overtime this time because it's sort of because they've only got half the factory. There are people who expect to get it when they put their name down, sort of thing, and then the rest fill up the gaps. But the company bosses have turned around. What happened when they went back to work? They were given the choice. They were told, come back to work and get your full pay, or stay on furlough and get the 80% that the government are paying you. Lindsay went back to work because she wanted to be working. She was going daft, stuck in the house. So she went back to work. But a lot of the people decided getting paid 80% of their wage for having the time off was good enough for them, sort of thing. So they didn't go back to work. So now they've all gone back to work, and the overtime has started. The people who showed their loyalty and went straight back to work are getting the overtime.
Okay.
So it's the first time I've known that company do anything right, and they've got this one. The people
They're rewarding those that did what they should have done in the first place.
The loyal people are getting the benefit this time, whereas before they didn't.
Yeah, I just saw Carpenter Rick's name in a chat there. Sorry, guy, I missed you.
Oh, hi, Rick. I missed you as well.
Yeah, Rick just stopped to say hi. He's been working a lot lately.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, Roger, I understand exactly.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be on again tonight. I don't know exactly what time. Between 7 and 8.
What time, Roger?
Between 7 and 8. I'll be
Now
on.
you heard it, David. You heard it.
So everybody, take care. I'll see you all tonight. I got things to do. Kim and I
Nothing
sit
wrong
on
with that.
these windows here today, and you know, we're starting to wash our walls and everything there. So we got things to do, and I got to go to the store.
Get your camera oriented too.
I'll try to. Okay. Okay, everybody in the chat. Have a good one. Take care. Thank
Bye,
you all so
everybody.
much.
We'll see you tonight.